So I bought this wee Kawasaki quite a while ago, and it was listed on eBay. It was fairly close to me, fairly local. Well, fairly local, but 50 miles away, which for me that's fairly local. For anything interesting anyway. And I had put it in my watch list, and then I forgot to bid on it, and the auction was over, and it went for absolute peanuts. And I was so upset about it, I sent the guy a message, and I wasn't doing anything underhand. I just merely said to him, if by any chance your sale doesn't go through, give me a shout. And lo and behold, that evening I got a message from him saying that the person who had won the auction said that they couldn't go through with the sale, and that if I wanted it, I could have it for the same price as the final sale price. So I was absolutely delighted to go and pick her up. Now, it was listed as a non-runner, and so I was aware of that. I was aware that, you know, there was going to be just a straightforward buy the bike that's going to run, and I've kind of spotted a few little things with it. There's a couple of things missing from it, the badges, the side badges, and there's supposed to be a little chrome rack that goes here. So I've been on the hunt and picking up some parts as we go, and I've got one badge, and I've managed to get the chrome handrail, which was quite expensive, but I have managed to get it. The stands are pretty messed up on it. The side stand possibly just needs springs, but the centre stand is bent. If you can see it, it's kinked forward there. So the bike sort of leans to the side, and the back wheel is on the floor when it's on the centre stand. I've just propped it up on that wood at the minute. The good news is the frame seems to be straight. You know, I've kind of checked the frame and it seems to run true enough, so it's maybe just been some damage that's been done down there. The exhaust is a bit bashed up here on that side. The paintwork looks pretty good, but I don't think somehow that that's original paint. I think that's possibly been painted, although it might be the original colour. Chrome work, the back guard is quite good. The front guard's got a wee dink at the front there. Again, I'm not sure if they are actual originals or whether they've been replaced. I suspect possibly original. Some pitting on the indicators and things. And one of the lenses is broken on the other side, and the clutch lever, I've got one of these. However, the biggest problem with this bike is not any of the cosmetic stuff. That's all sort of easy enough to sort out. The biggest problem with it is you'd advertised it as a non-runner, and my suspicion is that the compression is low. When I kick the kickstarter over, it's very easy to kick over, and to me it should be a bit tighter than that. So the plan is do a compression test, check the valves, and then take it from there. But I suspect I'm going to have to at least take the cylinder head off and have a look and see what's going on in there. Before I do the compression test, what I think I'll do is I'll check the valve clearance, just in case there's a tight valve there. While I'm here, I'll just have a wee looking at the air cleaner out of interest. Throwing it away. Yeah, that's definitely been replaced. Okay. So I have to take the cover off on the other side, and then take these two little valve covers off, so we'll go on with that.
So what that does, it just exposes the screw and whatnot. So just in the valve pins, you can get to the other side and it covers up.
So again, screws are very loose and pretty chewed up. Yeah, very loose. So somebody's been in here recently, no doubt, to try and figure out what the problem was. These screws here, they have little O-rings because this is an oil seal behind here. Some of them are dry, but some of them are wet, and this was a wet one. You see the oil. So it's perfectly normal for oil to be in the bottom of the coils in these ones. Take that one off. We'll take this cover here. Take it, this is a point. This is actual. Some of the later ones had a electronic ignition, but I think this is the earlier one because it has a kickstart as well as a electric start. Yeah, a set of points on it. Okay, that's fine. So we'll look at the timing marks and see if we can adjust those valves. Got the gauge on. The manual states that it should be between 136 minimum and 195 maximum. So I've connected up the battery, ignition on, you hold the throttle fully open for this test. Let's see what we get. I don't know if you can see that there. It's just, looks like about 160, 170, which it's interesting. Okay, according to the manual it's within range then, so in theory it should start. And I'm just going to check if there's a spark as well. Yep, a good healthy spark. Well, I think we'll just try and start it, see what happens. So no luck in starting her up. All I got was a lot of popping and banging, so the timing was definitely way out, and I think I've discovered what it is. As you can see there, these magnets they've been broken off and glued back on, and obviously that's not going to work because you're going to get a north-south effect on that, so it's not going to charge properly. I wouldn't imagine it's going to fire properly either. So Bob came over and we stripped this apart, and I'm going to have to get a puller for it to get this off. I don't know if that's what's maybe happened with the person that's been trying to fix it, because if you look closely there you can see there's a little dink, so they've maybe been hitting it with a hammer to try and get it off and broke the magnets. So although it's a little bit disappointing, it's not entirely unexpected. I did think I was going to get some problems with this. The other thing is, I'm not entirely convinced about the compression. Even though the reading's half decent, I'm not sure whether it feels right or not. Anyway, the first priority is to get this lot sorted out, so I'll try and source a flywheel, a puller and a flywheel, and I'll get that done, and then I'll update as soon as I can. And I just noticed on my channel I have 100 subscribers, and I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm really delighted, and I'll thank everybody for subscribing. And if you like this kind of content and you haven't subscribed yet, then please consider it. I've always got loads of bikes, and I've got loads of plans for bikes, so hopefully make it of some interest. Okay, so thanks again for watching, ride safe, and I'll see you soon.